I was just happy. And we were joking around one day saying, I'm going to post it. I said, no, I'm going to post it. And she was trying to beat me to it. Then I was trying to beat her to it. Then when she posted, I was like, guess we just came out. Oh my God. And I was like, oh my God, but I got so much love and so many people saying wonderful things to me, supportive things. Like, I'm talking 98 to 2% negative of the haters and trolls that have to exist and live in misery.
In February 2022, Brat and Jessica Judy Depart spent a staggering $5 million on a fairy tale mansion wedding in Georgia, witnessed by over 100 celebrity guests and millions online. But at the exact moment the world was branding them as ultimate relationship goals, a massive hidden truth was threatening to tear the foundation apart. In their 2026 joint memoir, The Way Love Goes, they officially exposed that the early days of their marriage were built on a ticking time bomb, confessing that Brat had intentionally hidden massive past financial baggage and secret debts out of pure fear that Judy would walk away. When the internet recently erupted over their new baby and toxic surrogate rumors, the public assumed outside drama was breaking them. Critics aggressively accused the couple of anti-black bias after they selected a white sperm donor for their IVF journey, forcing gossip blogs to instantly claim that Brat was officially filing for divorce. But the factual reality behind closed doors is far more calculated than any internet rant. Because when Judy finally went live to forcefully deny the tattered divorce rumors, she accidentally confirmed a reality that left the entire fanbase completely stunned. The real question isn't whether they are breaking up. The real mystery is what happens when a multimillionaire beauty tycoon and a hip-hop icon clash over hidden assets, and the cameras stop rolling. We are cutting through the fake commentary and exposing the exact timeline of their real marital warfare, and trust me, the corporate and personal receipts they've recently put on paper are wilder than any reality TV script. From the public backlash over selecting a white sperm donor due to strict medical and genetic compatibility, to the online warfare with a former friend over their son True Legend's name, the internet has been preying on their downfall. The real mystery isn't whether their home is breaking. It's how a hip-hop legend and a powerhouse CEO managed to insulate their marriage from a toxic media cycle while battling their own internal flaws. Over the next 60 seconds, we are throwing out the gossip, cutting through the rants, and exposing the exact, verified timeline of what it really takes to survive the lens of public scrutiny. In February 2023, Brat and Judy publicly announced that they were expecting their first child through IVF, utilizing Judy's egg and an anonymous donor. While this announcement was designed as a celebration of queer Black joy, the internet immediately targeted it with weaponized skepticism. Critics claimed the entire pregnancy was fake, nothing more than a scripted drama manufactured to boost ratings for their reality show, Brat Loves Judy. The controversy spiraled completely out of control when their son, True Legend, was born. Judy's former friend, Shayna Solacek, launched an open attack on social media, revealing that her own two sons were named True and Legend. Shayna openly accused Judy of crossing personal boundaries. The fanbase fractured into two camps. Some labeled Judy unoriginal, while others took a stand arguing that no one owns common English words. Shayna went as far as threatening to expose past secrets, claiming she already had standing media offers. Alongside this personal warfare, a massive cultural debate erupted when the show revealed they had selected a white anonymous sperm donor. Online critics slapped them with allegations of anti-black bias, claiming a mixed-race baby was planned solely for media attention. To silence this toxic narrative, Judy directly released the medical data. She explained that after applying strict IVF deadlines and genetic compatibility filters, only 300 viable donors remained out of thousands of profiles. Out of those 300, only one single donor was Black, and he was not a medical or health match for their specific requirements. Black donors make up less than 5% of the total donor pool in U.S. cryobanks. They waited for weeks, but when no new matches appeared, they chose to prioritize their child's genetic health over internet backlash. Immediately after, critics shifted focus to Judy's three older children from previous relationships. Deja, Jordan, and Byron Jr. People began claiming that baby True Legend was being exploited for branding while the older children were being pushed out of the spotlight. However, the actual reality is rooted in her past struggles. Judy became a mother for the first time at age 15 and for the second time at 17. Breaking out of extreme poverty, She built her own cosmetics empire from scratch. Her older children are now independent adults who actively choose to stay away from the toxic spotlight of reality TV, whereas a newborn baby was contractually part of the reality show. Seeing all this intense media pressure, gossip blogs manufactured fake news claiming Brat was filing for divorce, but the real truth was entirely different from the headlines. With the internet actively picking apart their blended family dynamics and weaponizing the choice of their sperm donor, the outside pressure onto Brat and Judy's household reached a dangerous tipping point. This wasn't just a localized social media debate anymore. It evolved into a full-scale cultural interrogation across mainstream hip-hop media and urban commentary platforms. Prominent media personalities began analyzing every single episode of Brat Loves Judy, arguing that the line between their authentic marriage and their televised brand had completely dissolved. The immediate consequence of this non-stop exposure was a dramatic shift in how corporate sponsors and network executives viewed the couple's stability, introducing real-world financial high stakes to an already volatile situation. Behind closed doors, the timing of these controversies could not have been worse. While the public assumed the couple was merely dealing with standard blog gossip, industry insiders noted that the intense scrutiny began to directly bleed into their corporate operations. Judy, running a highly successful multi-million-dollar empire with Kaleidoscope hair products, was suddenly facing customer-led digital boycotts from pockets of the internet fueled by the anti-black bias allegations. The emotional toll of defending a private medical decision while protecting a corporate entity created an immediate pressure cooker environment within their home. For the first time since their 2022 wedding, the narrative wasn't about their shared success, but rather how Judy's massive financial independence was allegedly creating an unbalanced power dynamic as Brat navigated the preservation of her own legendary hip-hop legacy. Public discourse escalated to absolute fury when major commentary channels started mapping out the couple's financial timelines, aggressively claiming that Judy was single-handedly carrying the entire family's economic weight. Haters weaponized this angle, pushing the narrative that the reality TV show wasn't a mutual creative venture, but a necessity to keep the family brand afloat amidst the shifting landscape of digital media. Fans immediately picked up on the sudden, unexplained gaps in their filming schedule and their temporary retreat from public red carpet appearances. Instead of interpreting this hiatus as a normal period of rest to raise a newborn baby, the internet aggressively filled the silence with catastrophic speculation, concluding that the couple was actively preparing to separate their assets. The reaction from their immediate circle only added fuel to the fire. Close associates began leaking to urban blogs that the atmosphere around the couple had grown intensely guarded. Security protocols were heightened at Judy's corporate events, and personal friends were reportedly asked to sign stricter non-disclosure agreements just to visit the new baby. The consequence of this defensive lockdown backfired completely. It convinced the internet that the couple was hiding a massive internal crisis. Comment sections were no longer debating the sperm donor pool or the baby's name. They were actively predicting the exact month the divorce papers would be filed, turning a real-life marriage into a digital betting pool. By late 2024, the digital rumor mill wasn't just whispering about arguments. It was screaming that the multi-million-dollar empire built by this power couple was actively fracturing under the weight of hidden liabilities and catastrophic marital strain. The baseline reality remained concrete. Jessica Judy Dupart was managing a massive, highly lucrative corporate powerhouse with Kaleidoscope hair products, while Brat was protecting a legendary, decades-long legacy in hip-hop. In late 2024, as the divorce rumors threatened to dismantle their brand, Judy took definitive action. She went live across her social media platforms, aggressively and directly addressing the internet's claims. Judy officially put it on the record that there was absolutely no divorce filing, no separation of assets, and that the stories circulating through the media landscape were 100% fabricated. Moving into early 2026, the couple executed their ultimate strategic countermove. They officially released a raw, deeply personal joint memoir titled The Way Love Goes, a guide to building a beautiful and everlasting relationship. During their 2026 promotional press tours, they did not present a fake, sanitized version of perfection. Instead, they confirmed that they had faced severe internal conflicts. Brat openly admitted that during the early stages of their relationship, She had intentionally hidden massive past financial baggage and personal debts out of an absolute, paralyzing fear of losing Judy. Despite the verified data, the internet's reaction took an incredibly hostile turn. Pockets of the commentary space refused to accept Judy's public denials, aggressively pushing the narrative that her live streams were merely corporate damage control designed to protect her brand's bottom line. Digital sleuths began picking apart old episodes of their reality show, claiming that the sudden gaps in their production timeline were proof of an active legal separation. The comment sections turned into a toxic debate, with thousands of viewers speculating that Judy was single-handedly carrying the entire family's economic weight while Brat's past financial liabilities were draining their shared accounts behind closed doors. Within the entertainment and beauty industries, the fallout triggered a massive shift in how the couple was packaged. Network executives at WeTV closely monitored the intense audience engagement metrics, realizing that the raw controversy surrounding the couple's IVF journey, the sperm donor backlash, and the financial rumors was driving unprecedented digital traffic. Marketing analysts noted that while the gossip was highly toxic, it simultaneously transformed the couple into one of the most talked-about duos in urban pop culture. Corporate sponsors for Judy's hair care line were forced to reevaluate their positions, balancing the vocal critique from online boycotters against the undeniable mainstream visibility the couple maintained. By the time their 2026 national book tour launched, the public perception completely flipped. The audience realized that the real tension in the household had absolutely nothing to do with the clickbait divorce headlines invented by the blogs. The true climax of their story wasn't a broken home, but rather the brutal, unsexy corporate and personal transparency it took to survive a predatory media cycle. The chaotic saga of Brat and Judy proves that the internet will always choose a dramatic lie over a complex truth. We broke down the exact timeline, from the $5 million fairy tale wedding that the public immediately tried to curse, to the toxic online warfare over their son True Legend's name, and the relentless cultural backlash surrounding their medical IVF journey. While the predatory gossip blogs aggressively ran with massive headlines claiming Brat was officially signing divorce papers and walking out the door, the 2026 reality completely smashed the clickbait. By dropping their raw joint memoir, The Way Love Goes, they chose to expose their own real marital flaws, like Brat's hidden past financial baggage, completely reclaiming their narrative from the internet commentators who were preying on their downfall. But even with the record completely set straight, it leaves us with one massive, unresolved question. In an era where celebrity brands are built on perfect illusions, can a marriage that exposes its absolute ugliest truths on paper truly withstand the non-stop, predatory cycle of public scrutiny? Now, I want to hear from you. If your partner admitted they hid massive personal liabilities early in the relationship out of pure fear of losing you, would you stand by them and fight, or would you walk out? Hit that subscribe button, turn on notifications so you never miss a breakdown, and drop your raw thoughts in the comment section below because this debate is about to get wild. But remember, in the world of hip-hop royalty and multi-million-dollar empires, today's peace offering is often just the calm before an even bigger corporate storm, and the next chapter of their empire might just change the rules of celebrity survival for Eve.